My favorite and quickest go-to recipe has to be my mom's meat sauce with spaghetti. Now, it has nothing to do with what Italians make. Let me just show you one ingredient that may turn you off. Yep. Are you still there after I showed you this? Okay. I'm gonna keep it real with you. My mom hated to cook, but was a great cook. So her thing was something quick, easy, with a lot of preservatives that she didn't have to think a lot about. This spaghetti sauce recipe, I don't know where it comes from. And like the lasagna recipe from my mom, which I love, has nothing, very little to do with traditional Italian cooking. So forgive me for starters. If you want to check out the lasagna recipe, ding, it's right there. Okay, also because it is one of my mommy's recipes, there are no measurements. You're gonna have to pay attention. The only thing I can tell you is that you're gonna need 2 pounds of lean ground meat, 2 jars of ragu traditional sauce. I know the horror. Questo como? I know, I am so sorry, but this is it. It's 1980s, late 1970s cooking. You're gonna have basil and oregano. I'm just being really cute putting them here, but we're gonna eyeball this and you're gonna pay attention. I do know that I need 2 bay leaves, but I think I'm gonna add 2 more because I'm making double the amount of the recipe. I'll tell you why in a second. Salt and sugar. Yes, sugar. I don't know what Puerto Ricans, why they put sugar on a lot of savory dishes, but we love it. The reason I am making double the recipe is because this is my go-to recipe for weeknight dinners. It takes no time, okay? My kids love it. My daughter always wants me to make extra so she could take for lunch the next day. Because also, like the lasagna in question, this meat sauce is fantastic the next day and the day after that. Let's start. First thing, you're going to put a little bit of olive oil on the pan. Here we go with the little bit. So my friend Rebecca Hoffman, who's worked with me before in cooking videos, would say, dos vueltitas, 2 circles around the pan. And then you do this, something my mom used to do. Maybe a chin more. There we go. You're gonna let that heat up, then you're gonna put your ground meat in there. The pan is in medium heat. You're gonna wait till it's hot enough that when you put the meat in, it sizzles. I think you've seen me use this before, probably with the lasagna. I use this mashed potato masher to make sure that the meat crumbles. No, it's nice and separated and it's like the taco meat, because no one wants lumps of meat in their spaghetti. You're browning the meat completely. Alrighty, it's browned. Now we're going to add the culprit, the ragu sauce. I know, so many Italian eyes are crying. Here we go. I'm gonna do 2 jars because this is the bulk of our sauce, and because it's spaghetti sauce, you want it to have some gravy to it, right? So use another spoon and mix it. This is where I'm telling you that you gotta keep your eye on it. Maybe you want more sauce, maybe you want less sauce, right? Because I did 2 pounds, I'm doing 2 jars. When I do 1 pound, I do 1 jar of ragu. But actually, I think this is plenty of sauce. So that is 1.5 jars. I told you, we're gonna be adjusting as we go. Once you do this, you're gonna be shocked at how easy this is. Now you're gonna add your basil and oregano. And like my friend said again, you're gonna go around with the oregano and around with the basil. I think I just did it the other way around, but whatever. I'm gonna do 2 circles. I wanna show you how it looks. See, we put it all around and now we're gonna incorporate it. fold in the herbs. Fold in the herbs. It's bubbling right now. That's what you want to do. Now you're going to add, I'm going to do 4 bay leaves because I did 2 pounds. And these bay leaves, make sure that you take them out when you're going to serve the pasta. No one wants to find bay leaves in their pasta while they're eating. Next, the salt and the sugar. Same thing. You're just gonna eyeball it and taste it. The secret to this recipe is taste, taste, taste. If you like a little more basil on your pasta, on your sauce, you throw more. Oregano, you throw more. If it needs more salt, so just like that. So my recommendation is to go little by little so that you don't overpower it with one flavor and you get the perfect balance. Your salt, go around. Go around. Can you tell I'm shooting this myself? And then do some sugar. Around. One time my mom said it was 1 tablespoon of sugar, so start with 1 tablespoon. All right, so I've put everything in. I'm gonna lower the heat to low, and I'm just gonna let it sit there for about 10 minutes, try it, see what it's missing, and go from there. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna give it I gave it about 5 minutes. I'm gonna try it just in case to see if we need to adjust it. Oh my God. I nailed it de una. I'm shocked. So good. I'm gonna do a little more salt. Oh my goodness, that was good. Doesn't need any more sugar. You can't even taste the sugar, but you know it's there, you know, in your heart. Now tell me, I want to hear about your go-to meal. I'm always looking for quick, easy weeknight meals. What is your go-to that the kids and your husband don't mind, or your spouse doesn't mind that you serve it over and over again once every week? Let me know. Leave it in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. You'll boil whatever type of pasta you'd like. Today I'm using spaghetti. I literally reheated what I made earlier today. Let it sit in the refrigerator for a little bit, so I'm assuming the flavors are gonna be fantastic. And I'm eating mine with chickpea pasta, which is mortifying my family. Don't worry, theirs is cooking behind me, but that's the point. You can eat it with whatever type of pasta you want. This goes great with some great Parmesan cheese that you can scrape on top. Let's do that. Okay, we're back. Put some cheese in there, mix it, eat it. And what's great is that my mother sometimes adds fresh mushrooms to this. You can add whatever vegetable, spinach, whatever ingredient you want. Add anything you want to this basic meat sauce for spaghetti that has nothing to do with probably your Italian ancestors. My apologies, but it's delicious and it's super quick, and it's my go-to for a weeknight dinner. What do you think? Are you gonna try it out? Let me know how it goes, and don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy.